First of all, y'all, welcome back. Y'all can see a couple things done changed out here, but it's all good, man. I don't know why I look so different in the camera right now. I'm actually coming to y'all from my desk, which is not the usual studio we're in. So, yeah, there's that. But, you know, lady sleeping, don't want to be too loud. But, just want to go over this video for y'all. You know, to say, this one's for the fellas, strictly for the fellas. So, let's get it going. So, if you can tell by the title of this video right here, this is just 10 best things for how to plan a honeymoon as the groom, or as the guy, if you will. Fellas, I suggest, if you're not the most inclined to wedding ideas or wedding services, plan the honeymoon. Because what's going to happen is, put this down for a second, your lovely lady, she's going to be planning all this stuff, have opinions, you know, maybe her and her family going over things, your mom might be going over things with her, and, you know, you're just like, you know, what do I do? And they might ask your opinion and all that. Look, best advice I have for y'all, plan the honeymoon out. If you plan the honeymoon out, you're still contributing to the wedding equally. You're getting the travel, baby. Again, this is the travel channel. Come on. Like, yeah. We're here to have fun. We're here to travel. Let's talk about this. So, as the man, when you plan it out, you know, you can take full control over that. Do stuff with that. Do as you like, you know, within reason of what you two like. You know, don't take it to ESPN World down in Florida unless you wants to do that. But again, it's a conversation you need to have. Let's hop right into it real quick. So, rule number one I have here, start early. Okay, you can't start too early. If your wedding, let's say, when is this now? We're doing this in July 2020. If your wedding, 2020, geez, I'm not a time traveler. 2023. If you're doing this in, let's say you had your wedding in July 2023, you should have started planning August, September of 2022. All right, so if your wedding is in January on, you need to start planning now. Even January is a little late, to be honest. Like, if your wedding is in, like, April and on, start planning right now. If your wedding's in January or anything like that, hurry up. You're behind the 8 ball. If your wedding is this year, I apologize. You might as well just go ahead and go for the Disney World trip, bro. But ain't nothing wrong with that, by the way. But, you know, just let you know. Well, your passport's looking right now, it's crazy. Got a passport video for one day if you need to get it, but that's it. Number two, save early. I suggest you start an account, put money into that trip, see how much the trip's gonna be, budget that out, start saving for that trip. All right, as soon as you get the engagement going, start saving for that trip. Please, these things are expensive. I mean, you're going on a trip of your lifetime. Flights, hotels, all inclusives, you know, transfers, all that stuff, the add-ons when you get there, like, all that stuff adds up. All that stuff really adds up. And for our honeymoon alone, it's probably around $11,000, man. Like, yeah, a lot of money. Not gonna play, bro. So, like, make sure you save up, like, no joke. What I would do, find a budget, stay within that budget, bam, and then start planning out from there. Number three, my personal opinion, 2 week minimum. 2 week minimum, okay. 3 weeks if you can, 2 week minimum. I'm gonna explain why. My wife and I, we actually found a great idea. Let's say you want to do more adventurous, you want to go to, like, you want to go adventure travel, like Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, you want to go down there, okay. Let's say your wife wants to go on an all-inclusive, laid back, nice style, you know, Cancun, Turks and Caicos, Jamaica, St. Kitts. Got you. Well, do both. All right, this is the time. Like, this is your honeymoon. It's going to be a great trip to the start of your marriage. You want to start out on a high note. Do it. Do both. What that 2 weeks allows you, that 14 days, it allows you to go anywhere in the world. So you got 2 days to travel right there. Bam. And then you got 5 days to do what you want to do there. Bam. 2 days to travel back to wherever your next trip is. Bam, 5 days to travel. Bam, 2 days back coming. There you go. And then, like I said, if you have the ability to take 3 weeks, I would, because then from there, you have that 1 week, you could just relax back, be at home, clean up, write the thank you notes, really enjoy yourselves and wind back into life at that point. Because people gonna be asking you how was the trip, photos, all that. Like I said, you're definitely gonna have to wind back into life, because that paradise life, baby, wee, man. I mean, our vacation was just amazing, laid back, boy. I had just drink after drink after drink in my hand. Not our alcohol, y'all need to calm down. Water, juices, everything, bro. It was just sir, can I get another? He I got you. And I'm like, man, come on, all right. Just amazing. 4, plan out stuff to do actually on your trip. It's one thing to just plan out the honeymoon. Hey, baby, I did it. Yay. We go. Let's say you plan out a trip to Cancun. You get to Cancun, get to the resort. Now what? See, you took everything planning the actual trip. What you going to do on the trip? So make sure you plan out the activities. See what the itinerary is. See what's for free at your resort as well. What they have included. Not for free. You already pay for it. What they have included, because if they have stuff included, y'all want to do that, bam, you already pay for it. It's right there. Y'all still get to enjoy your beverage package as well as everything. If you're cruising, same thing. You get to be on the ship, so the beverage package, do all that. You get to plan it out. Also, you seem like a really responsible man. Get brownie points in that bedroom later. Just saying. I'm trying to help y'all out. Be with me. On this right here. Plan it out. She's gonna love it. I don't care if you plan a taco tour on Viator. She's gonna love it. Alright? She's gonna be like, oh my gosh, you did it. Fellas, trust your boy, man. Trust me. Give me a little trust here, man. Trust me. I might be a little tired, but y'all still gotta trust me over here. Alright. Number 5, flights. I ain't coming for nobody's budget when I say this, but you need to plan out your flights the earliest. This should be your first step. Cause ain't nobody trying to be flying on no Spirit. Ain't nobody trying to be on no Frontier on a honeymoon. Nah, baby, we want seats with actual headrest, not a 10-foot, not a tin can you sit in there. We want when we lay the plate down, we lay the tray down. It's an actual tray, not a piece of sheet metal. Y'all, this ain't a business trip where you just trying to fly for the cheapest to keep the per diem. No. Please, plan your flight out. Business class is doable when you book early. The later it is, that becomes unmanageable. Then even economy becomes unmanageable. But it's doable if you do it early. Make sure your check bags are included. Do those beforehand. Cover those costs. If you buy the ticket and then you pay for the check bag right there, you usually get some sort of discount. It's a heads up. Plan that out. Get that going. Myself, I fly Southwest. Why? Bags fly free. They're included. I need that. Works every time. Lovely lady. It's her first time on Southwest. When we went on, she was like, okay, cool. How much are the bags? I said, baby, they're included. She was like, oh my gosh. I thought they stopped doing it. I was like, nah, they still do it. Brownie points. Hey, man, I'm trying to get y'all right, man. Y'all need to. This is free game right here. This is free game. I'm giving y'all $2 billion worth of game right here for free. Y'all need to thank me. Actually, you know how y'all can thank me? Like this video. Subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Come on, y'all. I need the subscribers. It means a lot to me when y'all do that. Gets the channels a boost. Gets YouTube to see that people like my channel at that point. Gets my videos out. Gets more views. More subscribers. We're trying to get monetized here so that we can bring out even more bit of content. And y'all can just enjoy. And y'all can come with us on trips. And then who knows? One day, my goal is actually host a whole cruise. Like Mr. B style. I'm actually trying to host a whole cruise. I don't want anybody paying for anything. I want to pay for everything. I want to charter out a whole ship. That's my dream with it. Charter out a whole ship for everybody. We just enjoy a 8-day sailing. It's never been done before. So it starts with y'all. And I'm so thankful that y'all got me to this point right now at 500. Really means a lot. Like, can't believe y'all did that. Thank y'all. But back to the video. But yeah, make sure y'all do that. Book that trip early. Book that trip early. All right. Number 6. Another heart to heart. Don't go cheap. It's not the time to go cheap on your honeymoon. Don't go cheap on anything. I do not care what it is. Again, don't go cheap on the flight. Don't go cheap on the transportation. Don't go cheap on the sleeping accommodation arrangements. Don't go cheap on the trip itself. Don't go cheap on your excursions. And stay in budget. I'm not going to say but. And stay in budget. Don't go cheap and stay in budget. You know what your lady's going to appreciate the most out of all this? That you stayed in budget and had an amazing experience. Nobody's trying to go broke over here. Like, let's not do that. The goal is to travel more. You're not trying to go broke on one trip. Easy on that. If you see it's going to stretch you out a little bit, keep it real. Like, hey, you know, all right, find an alternative. Okay? Like, truly, like, find an alternative at that point. We went to stay in a really nice place in Tulum. It was around $3,200 a night. Not gonna be able to do it. I'm keeping it a buck with y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. So where did we go instead? We went to Escalade. Arte. Amazing place. Amazing place. Got a video on that coming up. Escalade Arte is the best all-inclusive I've ever stayed at. An amazing place. And it wasn't budget. My lady appreciated that. Our bank accounts appreciated that. Again, we're starting a unionship together here. We want to start financially right. Make sure you stay in budget. Man, I know y'all might have been together for a while and all that, but the honeymoon really does change a lot of things, man. Like, this is when y'all really start, you know, building for the future now at that point. So, yeah, don't go cheap and stay in budget, man. That's big. That's big. Like, I don't want to see nobody going broke out here. Seriously. Seriously. Number 7. Take the stress off your wife. Only come up with, like, 2 options that you want her to answer for every question you have. And what I mean is, let's say you're doing the research, you find out you might want to stay in Ocho Rios, or you might want to stay in Kingston, or you might actually want to stay in Dominican Republic. Cool. Don't come to your wife with all 3 options and add a 4th in there, then she got something, because then she planned the trip again. What we are going to do is say, hey, baby, I was thinking we can go have a couple spots in Jamaica, have a couple spots in Dominican Republic. Which one are you leaning towards more? The quality's the same in both. Just want to know which island you want to stay at. Bam. Let her choose at that point. She just chooses between 2 cultures. Bam, she's going to make that choice. I want to stay in Jamaica. Cool. Then you can start looking at more of the resources you're looking at in Jamaica. And then when you get a little more granular at that point, you know, hey, I found these 2 resorts. Which one are you thinking? And then give her the research you've done. You know, I've seen this one. They have a higher drink package. This one looks like they have a little bit more to do with the resort. This one is adults only. This one is adults only too, which is a little more risque. Not sure if we want to do that. All good. Just you want to make sure you give her options, but you don't want to overwhelm her. Because again, we're planning it, not her. She's giving input, which is what we want. But we don't want her planning it, because I would just, you know, come on, man. She already has enough on the plate. Let's try to make it a little bit easier for her. That's it. Hey, don't forget to take pictures. Don't forget to have a picture plan. If you got to hire a professional photographer in the place you're going, do that. It's quite easy to do that. Do it online. It's very easy. Many apps out there to do that. Like, make sure you order those. Just don't forget to take those pictures. Either have a camera. Make sure you have a decent phone you can use at that point. You know, like, these cameras are amazing nowadays. Make sure you have that. Maybe you want to get like a selfie stick for the places that do allow it. Or if you're going to have like a nice camera, you know, make sure you have a tripod, stuff like that. Make sure you actually have insurance on it as well, just in case anything happens when you're somewhere. Because crime happens where? Everywhere. So, you know, that's just a fact of life at that point. So make sure you have insurance on that. But yeah, make sure you have a plan for the photos. You have a plan for the pictures. Because if we're doing all this and then we have nothing to show for it, people come back, hey, let me see you. You know, don't want to be, you know, don't want to be caught lacking out here, y'all. So just make sure, just make sure y'all get that. Just make sure, man. Like the photographer, it's going above and beyond. Again, I'm in the bedroom later. She's gonna be just giving you everything. All right. Number 9. These right here. Get these for the trip. I'm telling y'all, I mean it. Silicone bands for the trip are phenomenal. You could wear your real ring when you go to fancy restaurants, or you go into a nice place, you take your photos, nice photos. Where then, when you're traveling through the airport and all that, bam. I mean, these are amazing. You know, when you're traveling, you're dinging and denting stuff everywhere and all that. Don't want to knock a stone out on accident and, you know, scuff up your new gold ring. You know, gold is very soft, so you don't want to do that. So yeah, just get these right here. They're like $10 for like a pack of 5 or 6 on Amazon. Like, and it's Prime Day right now. So go ahead and get these. Get them now. Hide them for later. Go on the trip. Bam. She's going to be like, oh my God, he really thought of everything. You're going to be like, yes, I did. That's why I got the wedding ring. Come on. Like, yeah, get one of those. It's going to change the whole trip. Trust me on that. If you go to any water, you know, stuff and all that, bam, it's going to change it. She's going to be like, wow, you're doing it married. You keep a ring on all times. Really helps. Just do it. Trust me, y'all. Trust me. Like, again, I'm giving y'all game here. And then, last but not least, this one, I feel like I'm going to put the phone down for this one, the last one anyway. I had trouble trying to articulate this one because I didn't know exactly how I wanted to say this without coming off as like rude or hostile. But if you can, if you're flying somewhere or if you're cruising, drive yourself to the airport or to the terminal or whatever, if you can. Please do that. Like, drive yourself to the airport if you're flying to go somewhere. If you're flying to go to a cruise, drive yourself to the airport to the cruise. If you're going and you're around the port, drive yourself directly. Here's why. You know, after that honeymoon high, you start to come down. Honestly, you don't really want to be around nobody but your wife. Like, she don't want to be around nobody but you. Like, y'all got the special bond over 2 weeks. Y'all been doing everything together. Like, trust me, like, y'all really gonna get close and all that. Especially, like, if you're going, like, the morning after, or you're going a couple days after, at that point, you just want to be together. And, like, that drive to the airport, people talking, chatter, dad jokes and all that. It's like, you know, like, yeah, like, if you can, drive yourself to the airport, please. You're gonna feel so comfortable coming back to a vehicle that you know is there. You know you don't have to talk to anybody. You know where you parked. Don't have to have that awkward back and forth phone call when you're tired from, you know, your flight that you've been traveling all day, because for some reason a 2-hour flight takes 13 hours nowadays. So you get to the airport at 2 in the morning, supposed to get there at 5 p.m. But you know how it is. So yeah, then you get back, you know, get into your car and you go home. It's a great feeling. It's a great vibe. Trust me on that one. Anyway, y'all, that's the 10 steps. There y'all have it. Use them. Change them up as you like to. And in the comments below, let me know which one y'all found the best, or which one y'all would add on for all my married men out there. And, you know, my ladies as well. Which one would you like to see your man do or should have done for your wedding and honeymoon as well? Anyway, y'all, it's 1/2 of Timeless Travels. Thank y'all for everything. It means a lot. I'm gonna have that Escort video coming out for y'all. I'm gonna have that Virgin Voyages coming out for y'all. Virgin Voyages was a hoot, and we gotta talk about it. See y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.